wanted to thank Biffa for this amazing opportunity Staffordshire Wildlife Trust has been given to build the Learning Hub here at the Wolseley Centre. It's been a challenging few years, but without Biffa's support and patience, we absolutely couldn't have done it, so thank you so much. We've already been able to have a couple groups in this year, 2020, and the adults especially have been over the moon with the setting. Grown-ups, as they walk into the building, say how calming the space feels and how different it is to their normal classrooms, which is really what we were going for. We are pleased that we've been able to showcase special features like the underfloor heating, and we've been able to reduce our impact on the environment by having passive lighting rather than using loads of electricity. And one of our favorite features is the fact that we are harvesting rainwater for use in our grey water. So the loos, for example, a really great opportunity to share with children and adults what you can do with just a little bit of a change. One of the other main goals for the Learning Hub was to be as accessible as possible for all of our users. That's children and adults alike. So we have been able to have a toilet facility that's wheelchair accessible, as well as having a bed for adults so that they can change on our site. We have found over the years that some of our visitors have required that, and we haven't previously been able to accommodate. So this building will be accessible to any adult who needs to have a change here at the Wolseley Centre. In addition to that, we've got a ramp up to the building so that wheelchair users are able to get in, or those less physically able, without issue. We've also got our own car parking, so there's 4 spaces, 2 of which are for disabled users only. The building itself is made from local timber, and we're hoping that that lessens the impact on the environment, just of the landscape when you're looking out at the view here. And that it will also silver over time and sort of blend in even more with the environment. A lot of the feedback we've had over the several years that we've been delivering here at the Wolseley Centre has been about the lack of own-use toilets. So we've always shared toilets with the public and those using the visitor centre. So having our own loos for the children to use and for our visitors to use is fantastic. The teachers have already sent us really positive feedback on this. It's something they really wanted for safeguarding purposes, and thank you so much, Biffa, for making that happen. So as you approach the building from the rear, they will see that there is a trough sink ready for them to wash their hands. There's warm water there and soap, so they'll be able to have nice clean hands before they come in to have their lunches. In addition to that, we've also been able to pop up some welly racks so they can take off their muddy boots and then come into a clean building ready for lunch or ready for more learning. There's also in the main foyer area some fab units for the children to put their belongings as they enter the room. So they can put their lunch boxes in there, they can put their coats and wellies, and then they'll come into these beautiful classrooms with this view onto Park Bank here at the Wolseley Centre, and find a spot to sit down ready to listen to their instructor for the day, or get ready to play and have an exciting time getting closer to nature. So in the classrooms, we have got loads of sustainable toys made from wood or from recycled materials. The kitchenettes, there's one in each classroom. One side is for cups of tea, and it has a dishwasher and a little mini fridge for milk and drinks to go into. And the other side has what we call sort of a craft kitchen for us to tidy up. The room is actually multi-purpose and multifunctional. We can close it off so that we have 2 classrooms created, or we can use it as one big open space. So we can have larger groups in here, or in times like this, it's really great to have a little bit more flow of air and more room for people to socially distance. So typically when we have a school visit, we have a class of about 30 students. And now we can accommodate up to 60 or a few more than that. So having over 60 children plus their staff on any one day is going to be amazing for the trust. So Staffordshire Wildlife Trust tends to see thousands of children every year, many of them visiting the Wolseley Centre. They come for school trips, they come for informal education, they come for events with their families. and we as a team are really passionate about connecting them to nature. And this building is really going to help us to do that, with the doors that have this incredible view, and also giving them an idea of how we are lessening our impact again on the environment with some of the eco-credentials that we've been able to include in the building.